That's what we've got here at the Little League World Series. And off we go on this Saturday afternoon as YY pumps in strike one to Emanuela Arcieri. Arcieri had the lone hit for the Italians, and he rips one right back at YY. Look what I found.
Well, you openly talked about Team Italy and their defense. Australia's like, wait a second, mate.
Their looks on. Payoff pitch is outside, and Busalati works a good plate appearance and a one-out base runner for Italy in the first. Tutored some of these Australian pitchers. Fastball elevated, and YY strikes out Carlini. Try to tough through it, just like Tyrell YY did. Archer Peterson grounds it to short, and he reaches to begin the bottom of the first for Australia. Named Six-Pack, you saw. He rolls it to Carlini, and there's two aboard for the Aussies as Peterson goes first to third. Clem to second, sliding in safely, and Australia threatens here in the first. On the ground left side and through. Peterson scores, Clem's right behind him, and Griffin delivers to put Australia in front.
Well, first off, you get Griffin taking advantage of runners in scoring position second and third, but from a defensive standpoint, as far as a teaching moment here, you want to make sure you hit your cutoff man. Left field kind of threw it in the middle of the field. Left fielder Agosti threw it in the middle of the field. Then Griffin was able to advance himself over to second base. Now he's in scoring position. We see Australia already taking advantage of the mistakes on defense.
Gotta feel good for Zaire Griffin, and now Tyrell YY deep in the hole past the dive of Carlini, and that'll score Griffin. 2 pitches, 2 run scoring knocks, and it's 3-0 Australia.
They get right through the 5-6 hole. Pitches up in the zone. Really good balance. Squares it up down, and Carlini no chance to make the play. Great effort on his part.
On a line toward right center field, and it drops down for a base hit. YY to second, and the first 5 have all reached in the first 9 pitches. Nugget takes strike 3 calls. Carlini at the top of the zone for the first down. And Carlini's 1-2. Strikes out Tyler Wilson. Again, YY will stay put on ball 4 to Adams, who walks to load the bases for Australia in the first. Is 1-1. Outside, YY takes off from third and scores. 4-0 Australia in the first. Is 3-2. Just misses, and Bell works a walk to load him up again. Right when we finished our final broadcast. Good fastball there from Carlini, but Australia gets 4.
What has this experience been like for you? What's it like watching him here in Williamsport?
Well, it's a dream come true for us, for our parents, for them, for kids playing baseball in Italy.
Barn burners with the Czech Republic. There's a strikeout for Tyrell YY. He is now punched out 3 in a row, and there's 1 gone here in the second. It's 46 feet, the pitching distance at this level, and then you got to worry about breaking balls like that.
That's nasty there.
Strike 3 calls. A 4-strikeout inning for T-Rex. All 6'2" of them. 3-2 to Clem. And he walks to start the second.
The Puerto Rican flower on it.
Great breaking ball from Francesco Carlini, who has recorded 4 outs, and they're all strikeouts since he came onto the hill in the first. In the air, center field. Long way to go for Luca today, who was practically on the warning track. And YY dumps it into center to put 2 on for Australia in the second. Payoff pitch. On a line right field, past the drawn-in infield. Clem scores, and Australia adds on here in the second. And now they've got Hansa hung up, and he retreats safely to first.
Putting something in play, understanding that the infield is second baseman of Georgie's head and drives in one RBI. Kind of had himself out there in no man's land testing.
Strike 3 called. 5 punch outs now for Francesco Carlini. Good fastball from Carlini. For the right to come here to Williamsport. Popped up behind short and it drops down for a base hit. Georgie has the first Italian hit in this game. YY gets a strikeout, but Archieri moves up on the drop third strike, and now Italy has runners at the corners here with nobody out in the third inning. 3-0 pitch, and that's low, and the bases are loaded for Italy in the third inning.
He's out in front.
Popped up the first base line, and it drops fair, and then bounced toward foul ground when YY gloved. They throw to the plate for a force back to third. Triple play. Now, was that a fair ball?
That's a foul ball. YY caught this ball as they continue the rundown, and he was with the force. And it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Richard Rinaldi. That's his call once the ball bounces, and he's putting his hand on his chest right now.
Fair foul is reviewable, and managers can challenge at this level here in Little League. It was bases loaded, nobody out, so there's a force everywhere.
Okay, this is going to be interesting because at the major league level, you're not allowed to review between home and the corner bases.
And as we got another look,
I mean, they got like 5 outs on this one.
Well,
that's Little League for you right there.
if it would have been fair, yes, everything that went there would have been called in the triple play. But that ball bounced fair and then went foul.
Yes.
And that's the call, the right call.
Quick confirmation of that.
The pitcher wasn't sure if he was going to get it or the first baseman.
This one goes to the backstop, and Georgie scores, and Italy is on the board.
I'm telling you guys, the emotions is something that is not quantifiable.
Suarez yanks this one deep to left, and Aaron Bell makes the catch in foul ground. Archieri tags and scores to trim the deficit to 3, but a heck of a run and grab out there by Aaron Bell. Francesco Carlini goes first pitch swinging into left field. Jacopo Bussolati scores. Carlini takes second. Italy has cut this to 2 here in the third.
Mike, they weren't out of the inning yet. Still got a runner on third. You got to find a way to drive him in.
Cut on and miss. Kynan Wilson bears down for a big second out. With the tying run at the plate, 3-2. Outside, pitch gets away to the plate. Carlini makes it a 1-run game.
That was the one thing you had to be concerned if you ask for that pitch.
Board 2 out, 3-2. Today in the air, left field right at Aaron Bell, who's been a vacuum. And the inning is over. Struck him out. There are case struts and there are case sprints into the dugout.
Through some sense of failure, and you can let it affect the rest of the game.
Bouncing ball, kicks away, and Guglielmi is on to start the 4th. The tying run is aboard. Kynan Wilson strikes out Leonardo Pericino for the second out.
Here in center field. Now the story with Pablo is he's representing. Here it is.
On a line to center and past Peterson all the way to the wall.
Las emociones en este momento, ¿cómo te sientes?
Pienso que es el día más bello de mi vida, que la suerte siga.
He said it's the most beautiful day of his life. He actually moved from the bleachers out here to center field, and he thinks that kind of helped change everything. We were telling before, Pablo's born in Venezuela, moved to Italy. Cuéntame un poco de esa transición y qué tanto ayudó el béisbol en eso. Thing too, because Pablo's great-grandfather is Italian. That's how they got citizenship here. And I think the luck out here in center field for Pablo Jose is working. Cuéntame un poco de este equipo italiano. There has been an Italian team that won here back in 1979, but it was all American kids from a military base. This would be the first time that an Italian team of Italian kids has won a game here at the Little League World Series, and that's really the history that they're chasing. I mentioned before he is Venezuelan. We know Venezuela's a huge baseball country. I'm imagining.
This one hits Zaffarani.
Wilson's gassed right now. Every pitch has been arm side behind the hitters.
And he strikes out Agosti. The fireman, Fletcher Adams, gets a big K.
Check.
This is a rope into left field from Zaire Griffin to put the tying run aboard for Australia here in the fourth.
That's a beautiful swing. Here's X, weren't you born down there?
I'm from San Diego, yes.
Rolled into center by Tyrell YY. Griffin with a big turnaround third, and now he takes off and slides in safely to tie the game.
They end up tying the ball game.
On a line to the shortstop, Pablo Suarez. Round number 2, checks on Tomasini, the batter. He singled his last time. And he hammers this one left center field, and it drops down in front of Archer Peterson. Go ahead run aboard in the 5th inning for Italy. Lifted high and deep left field. Retreating Bell almost made a fabulous catch. Tomasini rounds third, runs into the pitcher, scores anyway, and Italy leads.
In your heels, you know you're in trouble, and that's exactly what happened to Hall there. Gets a little bit of glove on it, but not too much, and Italy now takes the lead. Watch this here. Runs right into Adams, but is able still to score.
That might have completed the bingo card for this game. Bouncing ball back toward the mound. Clem at short gets rid of it, but Mellarini beats it out. Over to third. Big turn from Joe Venardi. He'll stay put, and Italy's got it in the corners with one out looking for more. Funnel cakes, 3 Italian ices. That's the scoreline in this one, and now it gets to the backstop. Joe Venardi scores, and the lead is 2 for Italy. Small. Pablo Suarez grinds it past the dive of Griffin at third. Mellarini scores, Busalati to third, and the lead is 3 for a history-starved country here in Williamsport. 2-2 pitch. Carlini strokes it to left center field. That goes all the way to the wall.
He's off to the races.
Busalati and Suarez score. And sliding in with a triple, Francesco Carlini.
Outfield was playing in. This ball's up in the zone. And that man just hit it in the gap and started running on volunteer field.
Christopher Zaffarani into center. And Carlini tags and scores. And Italy leads by 6 in a game where it trailed 5-0 in the third. Brings up Mattia Agosti, who lofts the first pitch he sees toward short. Mason Clem is there. The inning is over, and a 6 spot for Italy.
Been able to do 1-2 count now. And that would be it for him. What an afternoon. For the stick with Giolito.
Fletcher Adams gets hit by a pitch, so he gets aboard, and Archeri's 0-2. Struck him out. That's a walk, and Luca today gets on with 1 away. Very productive for Italy as well in the lineup. Lofted over third into left field. Today to second, Georgie is on, and Italy wants more. Left field, testing Bell again, and he's up to the task.
game, a lot of ability, especially defensively and pitching.
Clem lines one fair down the right field line. And Australia tries to prolong its summer. And a leadoff knock for Mason Clem, who's aboard for the third time. First pitch swinging on a line into center from Xavier Hansa. 5-run ball game. Australia's not done yet. And you play here on a ground ball to short. It's over. Italy wins its second ever game at the Little League World Series and the first since 1979.